Oh, maybe yeah. I forgot a little thing, but well, it's not going to be a problem anyway. Shouldn't be an issue. I'm going to disable it anyway. Yeah, I just need to disable something. Yeah, that would be better. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to continue. I think we have 1 hour in front of us. Yeah. Maybe 1 hour. I think so. Because after that I will have my kids this weekend, so I'm not going to stream for the entire weekend. Yeah. Nope. No. So I was at the Église Sainte-Marie. Okay. And I guess I had to go this way. That was the only way. I don't remember, in fact. Are there any ways? No, doesn't seem. Yeah, he's a big guy. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. So it was this way. Faubourg Saint-Germain. Oh! Oh, come on. Yeah, he threw something at me. But maybe a stone or some sword. Yeah. Okay. A sense of a noble spirit. Okay. I guess we can't open that here. Okay, I was just checking something. I don't think we can smash these tombs. Okay, just a stair. Yeah, with an enemy at the end of it. Oh. Okay. Isn't it the way to... Yes, that's the way to find the rider and free the hotel des Invalides. Okay, well, later, before going to this zone, I want to explore this way. Yeah. Nothing to unlock. Oh, there is something.
They're back.
It's going to be all right. This machine is alone and the door is barricaded.
It won't hold. Did you see how easily those demons entered the church?
Don't be afraid. I mean you no harm.
Oh dear. It can speak.
What do you want with us, Automat?
What happened in this church?
You should know. It was your kind that slaughtered these lambs. I don't think those who were able to escape stand much of a chance either.
Where are the survivors?
They're hiding in the catacombs behind the church.
There's also the gentleman that the automats took alive.
Where did they take the gentleman?
We haven't the slightest idea.
That's enough questions now. Leave us be, Vertu.
It's like in every Dark Souls when, well, you can get some information, most of the time useless, and you have to re-click several times, you know, in order to access the full the full discussion, if we can call that a discussion. Yeah. If we can call that a discussion. Okay. Always go around, explore little corners, destroy everything, and sometimes you can find things, yeah. Like in every Dark Souls. Alright. Yeah, so apart from this big guy, I don't know what he did. It was a stance of some sort. Yeah, it was a stance of some sort, but okay, well, we can smash that, but we can't smash the portal behind. Agreed. So, oh, yeah. So before going to the other side, I wanted to explore that part. Okay. Oh, right. A chest. Oh, Lavoisier Sublimator. That's good. Yeah, that's very nice. Yeah, because I'm going to increase I don't see it there. Yeah. Well, I'm going to increase the health potion I'm drinking to heal myself. Okay, we can't destroy anything there, so we found a sublimator, which is good. Now, yeah. Right. Ah. Oh, come on. Yeah, so yeah. So the gate is locked, so it's not now that we can access this zone. Ah, we can unlock this. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so we'll go back to this little catacomb later. Oh, my nose is yeah, we'll go back there later. All right. So we have the checkpoint somewhere. Yeah, right there. So we're going to use it to increase to upgrade our burette. Yes. Okay. Yeah. The potency. Yeah. Good. Good. I don't think we have a lot of we have a lot of essence, but we're going to purchase a few souls in order to store it anyway. Yeah. Always better to lose 200 souls than 2,000. So now, okay. Oh, all right. So, new zone. Yeah, new zone. And of course, he saw me, I guess. Yeah, I think he saw me. All right. Oh, yeah, we can go. Yeah, of course. Of course. All right. One less. Two less. Just going to reduce the volume. And so maybe it's possible to, yeah, to go behind just like that. And then to do a charged attack. I know it's simple. Well, it's still Rising is easier than your usual Dark Souls. It's easier, yeah. It's a French Dark Soul, and I would recommend it to any players who have not played to Dark Souls, to Souls-like before, because it's quite easy. Can we go somewhere from here? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, no, not sure. Yeah, not sure we can go somewhere from... Well, oh, in fact, it's just to put a barricade. But apart from that, it serves no needs. Petrification grenade, okay. So, yeah, free the Hotel des Invalides. Alright. So let's go. Ah, we can unlock that. That's good. Essence of a noble spirit. No monsters. Yeah. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay, let's unlock that first. Okay, so whenever we want to go back to the carriage, it will be this way for the moment. Maybe we'll find even shorter by the end, yeah. Okay. Just going around. Grade 2 lasting affliction module, yeah. Well, no. No, I'm not going to use that. I'm not interested. Okay. Yeah. All right. Ah, module key. Okay. Yeah, why not? But I will need 4 more if I want to unlock something now. Okay. That's the trick, to not take any damage when you fall. Yeah. You just do you just perform this little action and you don't take any wait. Okay. All right. But so this way, yeah, that's roughly the same thing. Okay, okay, yeah,
Closer to Les Invalides.
yeah,
Here, I should be able to cross the moat easily.
yeah, and maybe there was something up there. I'm going to check after. Cast iron, yes. Essence of a noble spirit, that's right. Hello there. Oopsie. Okay. Yeah. I thought he would die in one shot, but no. Okay, so I'm just going to go back there because maybe there is something on the other side. Up. And maybe inside. Nope. Nope. Just checking. Okay, maybe on the balcony. Nope. Okay. Oh, wait. Wait. Okay, I was too fast. Yeah. On the other balcony. Yeah, there. Maybe there is something to do there, no? Or maybe there is nothing to do. No. Okay. Okay, well, there is nothing to do there. Okay, Essence for Noble Spirit, yeah. Yeah, graphics are nice, even if the game was released yeah, no. Arcades. You want me to jump there? Yeah. Hey. Okay. Yeah, I was just saying, well, graphics are good even if a game was released too early, so the performance is not good. You need a very strong computer to run this game. So I have to jump across this. All right. I don't feel very confident about it, but well. Okay. All right. Yeah, so find the riders and free the Hotel des Invalides. Okay. Just smashing every barrels. Well, so there was no need to to smash the barrels, but that's okay. Okay, so let's enter the Hotel des Invalides. And there is a cinematics, it seems.
The debt was no longer sustainable, Your Majesty. Your mechanical revolution has changed the face of the kingdom, but the coffers are woefully empty.
The debt, Monsieur Necker. This debt that you and your banking friends helped to create for your own benefit, and which is now forcing us to levy new taxes. Will my subjects be able to bear another tax?
Yes, Your Majesty, as long as it is distributed fairly. The representatives of the nobility, the clergy, and the Third Estate must come to an agreement. That is why we have convened the Estates General. Tomorrow you are to preside over the opening ceremonies.
Your Estates General. Nothing good can come of it. You have roused the spirit of rebellion. All I hear about are their damned cahiers de doléances. My rightful enjoyment is being challenged. The streets of Versailles are teeming with loudmouth fanatics with sacrilegious thoughts. Tell me, Monsieur le Ministre, have you purposely set this army of the unwashed against me?
Your Majesty, I have always been your most faithful servant.
Beware, Necker. Beware. I have a surprise in store for anyone who dares attack my throne.
Oh, a pair of spectacles. Okay. Something tells me that if I have to free the Hôtel des Invalides, I guess I have to free it from a boss or something like that. Oh, there is a big place, yeah. And whenever there is a big place, there might be a big enemy. I've already killed 3 titans. Only one of them was really strong. The other 2 I didn't die, but yeah, there was one titan where I died a few times. But still, less than in Dark Souls. Okay, let's see who I'm going to fight this time. Oh. Oh god, no. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair fight. Yeah, sure. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, so I tried to hit him, but okay, as it's yeah, it's a Titan, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So understood. Okay. So it's big and slow at the same time, I guess. Let's stay in his foots. Maybe it wasn't a good idea. Well. Okay. At the moment I am testing. Yeah, I am testing. Ah, fuck. Let's wait for the endurance to regen. Whoa. Interesting. Okay, yeah. Whoa. Interesting. All right. Yes, okay. Oops, missed. Yeah, I completely missed. Oh, again. Yeah. Okay. Let's go away. Okay. Oops. Up. Alright. So far, so good. It can't be good every time. Oh. Alright. I'm going to regen a little. Okay. Alright. Ooh. It wasn't that hard. No. No, frankly, no. 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 It's far easier than a real boss in a Dark Souls.
Suzanne, my dear Suzanne, take my hand, please. Don't let them take me away. No. Oh no, this has to stop. I don't want to be tormented anymore.
That is not my intention. I have come to rescue you.
Rescue me? But what on earth are you?
It is of no importance.
Okay, so another Titan. Well, it's not really a Titan. It's just a boss. If we compare that to a Dark Souls boss, it's just a boss.
What did you see and hear before you regained consciousness?
I had frightful visions, rageful wraiths filled with pain and sorrow. And it was cold enough to curdle the blood. Oh, it's impossible to describe. All the rage and anger. I was in another body, I think. So big, so powerful. And there was this commanding voice, ordering me to spread terror and death. Did I really hear it? Or did I momentarily lose my mind?
Who are you, Monsieur?
Mr. Necker.
No, I'm Jacques Necker, Ministre des Finances. Well, I was before I was captured. But this situation suggests that the king has decided to dismiss me from his service.
What does he accuse you of?
My alleged connivance with the Third Estate, no doubt. And most of all, having been the first to ask to convene the Estates General.
How and when were you captured?
When the machines attacked, my wife and I fled our home to hide not far from there, in the Église Sainte-Marie. But we didn't stand a chance against the machines. They overran the nave, wantonly mowing down the faithful. My wife, my poor wife, she wasn't able to escape. I'm sadly convinced of this. As for me, my life was spared only so I could be tormented. What is the meaning of all this?
What will you do now?
There is no future for me in this kingdom. I need to find a safe place where I can prepare for my departure as soon as possible.
I will take you to the Cordelier convent. You will be safe there.
Oh, fuck. No, that's just because I have to go back then. Shit.
À la bonne heure, she's back.
Aegis, what a joy and relief to see you again.
Monsieur,
Welcome to our stronghold. I'm sure that everyone here is aware of the great debt we all owe you. As you can see, the most exhausted among us are growing stronger.
While the most determined are already planning our counterattack.
I did not expect to see you all together.
4 days ago, the representatives of the Third Estate gathered in a tennis court. They swore not to separate until they had established a constitution for the nation. But that was not the only oath we swore. All the honorable men who were at Versailles, representatives and patriots, members of the Club Breton, secretly swore to meet here if they were dispersed.
You, Aegis, have allowed them to gather once again. Though unfortunately many are missing, we still have hope.
Why did you choose to meet in this convent?
It was my idea. Voyez-vous, I stay here whenever my obligations bring me to Paris. No other retreat inspires such peace and contemplation. Et puis, truth be told, this building has always felt like a fortress to me. Just look at how thick these walls are.
For 2 whole days, the patriots in the quarter consolidated the outer walls to make it an impenetrable citadel. No automat has broken through our defenses yet.
Where are the monks, mon père?
They are secluded in their quarters, praying for the salvation of the people of Paris. However, we bear no illusions. We are weak, we are divided.
And we are unarmed. Without you, without your warrior strength, we have no chance of turning things around.
You are sent by heaven above, Aegis. From now on, you may consider the Cordelia Convent your headquarters and a welcome refuge.
We must speak, you and I, in private, if you please. Monsieur de Lafayette must not hear a word of what I'm about to tell you.
What do you mean? You all seem to be certain that I will use my strengths to serve your cause. Are you forgetting that I have a task to accomplish?
Not at all, madame. We all know and support your plan to free Monsieur de Vaucanson. That is why I've taken the time to think of a way for you to get to the Bastille.
I am listening.
There is a patriot in Paris whose pamphlets have aroused Monsieur de Lafayette's ire. His anger is so strong that the poor man had to disappear to escape arrest. I know that he is secretly hiding in the quarries in Montmartre. A labyrinth he is said to know like the back of his hand. If anyone can help you navigate the obstacles that keep you from the Bastille, it is the elusive Monsieur Marat.
Very well. I will go and find him. Monsieur Necker.
I owe you my life, madame. So I am embarrassed to ask you for anything more.
Do not fear. You have my full attention.
Suzanne, my beloved wife. I cannot bring myself to accept her death. Despite all the evidence, I still hope to see her alive again. I need to be sure. Mon Dieu. What have I done to deserve such a fate? Why has the king sworn to destroy me? And all that I hold dear. After everything I've done for him. My abnegation.
Why would the king owe you anything?
I dedicated my life to the kingdom as his minister. Oh, my life and my fortune as well. I refuse to accept any remuneration for my services in order to keep the accounts balanced. And I personally fill the king's coffers with 2.5 million livres from my own private accounts. Bonds in the Caisse d'Escompte, which the king keeps in a tailor-made armoire de fer in the Palais des Tuileries. He stores all his secrets there. I'd wager there's enough in there to sully his reputation 100 times over. You must retrieve these bonds post-haste, madame. They must not be used to allow this madman to build more murderous automats.
Do I have any chance of opening it?
Don't even think about it, madame. Despite your incredible strength, that safe is said to be impenetrable. It was designed precisely to that effect. I personally never had access to it. I suppose that its contents were too unofficial for the honest minister that I always was.
Who has the key?
The king does, that's for sure.
Okay.
How could I know? His shadow advisors, most likely. Now that I think about it, there's a rumor that has been going round at Versailles for a while now. It's said that Monsieur de Mirabeau used to come and go as he pleased at the Tuileries, that he oversaw diplomatic missions for the crown. Not in any official capacity, of course. Who knows? He might know more about this matter than I do.
I will ask him. I will look into what happened to your wife.
Bless you, madame.
Where should I start my investigation?
In the Faubourg Saint-Germain, east of Les Invalides. We were separated in the Église Sainte-Marie, on Rue de Bourgogne.
I shall be off.
You are the only hope of seeing my beloved wife again, and of foiling the plans of the clockwork tyrant.
Okay. Just to check something.
Monsieur Necker,
Madame? Eh bien, do you come bearing good news?
I'm not done investigating yet.
Don't give up, I beg you. Remember, the last time I saw my poor wife,
Okay.
we were in the Église Sainte-Marie on Rue de Bourgogne. That's in the Faubourg Saint-Germain, east of Les Invalides. As for the bonds, you'll find them in the Armoire de Fer, in the Palais des Tuileries.
Alright, so... Oh, what's it? Okay. To Abbé Grégoire, parish priest of Ambermenil. Père, the rules of our order forbid us from taking part in secular affairs. It is through prayer and prayer alone that we should save the souls of those whom the Lord, in his holy grace, decides to call back unto him. I entrust you with the reliquary of our brotherhood and pray that you as well, those who seek shelter by your side in the refectory of our convent, will keep it safe from the destruction that could befall us. May God keep you and protect you. Okay. Yeah. Just checking something. Montmartre. Go to the quarries of Montmartre. I'm wondering if Montmartre is the DLC of Steel Rising. Yeah. Okay, so I will have to go back there. Yeah. And in Luxembourg, I had to ask Monsieur de Mirabeau for advice. Yeah. All right. So first, let's see that.
A word, s'il vous plaît.
It's him.
Monsieur Raymond,
Aegis, we are very pleased to see you again. It was very unwise of us to leave the Société without such a capable bodyguard as yourself. It is a miracle that we got here safely.
Ah, interesting.
what is the aim of this organization?
We publish articles and exert our influence on those who are in a position to improve the lot of our unfortunate brethren. Our numbers grow by the day, and we have many illustrious members, such as the Comte de Mirabeau and the Marquis de Lafayette. But it was Monsieur Brissot and the abbot that founded the group.
Good old Brissot. Shouldn't he be here by now?
Yes, mon père. He should have arrived hours ago. Alas, there has been no sign of him.
I hope to God that no misfortune has befallen him.
Circumstances of black people in France.
What fate does the kingdom reserve for those with black skin?
According to tradition, any enslaved person who sets foot on French soil is freed.
This rule is most problematic in the eyes of planters in the colonies, who would seek to maintain their precious labor force.
This is why, for the past 12 years, no black people have been allowed to disembark in any of the kingdom's ports. Those who accompany their masters on the journey are imprisoned in the Admiralty's jails the moment they leave the ship. As for those who manage to evade the authorities, they live in fear of the raids carried out by the Marshalsea.
Are you not subject to these laws, Monsieur Raymond?
I am fortunate enough to have been born a subject of the king through my father, and also to have received an education, and to be wealthy.
Naturally, that makes all the difference.
You are quite a long way from home, Monsieur Raymond.
I haven't been back to Saint-Domingue in nearly 5 years. I left my most trusted men in charge of overseeing my indigo plantation. I came to France with the aim of having an audience with the king. I hoped to convince him to use his automats for agricultural work. I was of the belief that this was the best way to ease the suffering of our enslaved brethren. Alas, it was all for naught. I was only able to get an audience with the Minister of the Navy, and even that was granted reluctantly. Later, when the king convened the Estates General, my hopes were renewed. I saw it as an opportunity to make our voices heard. And then, mon Dieu, what a disaster, Aegis. What a complete disaster.
So, what is bothering you?
What do you want to talk to me about?
Have you ever heard of the Club de Massiac, Aegis?
No, monsieur.
It's an association that meets at the Hotel de Massiac, just west of Les Halles. It counts some of the wealthiest plantation owners in the Empire. Those from Saint-Domingue and the Petite Santilles are most formidable adversaries. They are waging a war of influence to keep the slave trade going, and resort to the vilest methods to achieve their ends. They worship nothing but money. Their greed is matched only by their cruelty. Regrettably, my interests occasionally require me to suffer their company. 2 months ago, I was in Le Havre to settle some business with the Admiralty, when I overheard a conversation between 2 planters from Bastère. If they are to be believed, the Club de Massiac is plotting to create sleepless slaves, des esclaves sans sommeil. Those were their exact words. It's hard to say what this could possibly mean, but I fear they plan to administer some foul drug to their slaves to force them to toil day and night, without rest. Our organization will not let these poor souls endure such a hell. Aegis, we must look into this. It is a matter of great urgency.
You speak of greed, Monsieur Raymond. But could you enlighten us as to what makes you any different from the planters you condemn?
What exactly do you accuse me of, Monsieur de Robespierre? S'il vous plaît, do tell.
Do you not also exploit the labor of these poor souls yourself on your indigo plantation?
I fight every minute of every day to improve their condition. No one would have the audacity to deny this.
If that's the case, then why wait? Free them. You preach abolition, yet you continue to line your pockets at their expense. The truth is, you refuse to upend the established colonial order because your entire fortune depends on it.
It's easy to criticize from atop Mount Olympus, Maximilian. You know nothing of the realities of Saint-Domingue. What would happen to all these people if I freed them tomorrow? Without an education, without a livelihood, I would be condemning them to the most abject misery. No. I must act with both compassion and realism.
Any reform, revolutionary or not, must be taken step by step, with moderation and prudence.
This reform is not so difficult. I've begun it myself at La Belle Gabrielle, my plantation in Guyane. There you will not find slaves, but workers who earn a weekly wage. And my plantation is no less profitable.
Ah, yes, profit. Because that's the most important thing. Don't you see, the law of nature gives every man the right to cultivate his own land.
Monsieur, calm yourselves. I implore you. Now is no time to quarrel. What Monsieur Raymond has related to us is extremely worrying. We must find out more about this plot to create sleepless slaves as quickly as possible. Aegis, you are the only one who stands a chance of making it to the Hôtel de Massiac alive.
Okay, so next, how to speak. Okay. From Acquit Saint-Domingue, God willing, this letter will reach you before the Estates General. We encourage you to rage whilst at Versailles, not merely stick to agricultural issues. We must argue that we have no deputies, and that whatever the white representatives demand should not be the law for us. Stand strong and fight the contempt they have for us. We also recommend that you speak with Monsieur Necker. His charitable works exude humanity and hint that he is a man who is open to the oppressed. Yeah. And so final. What use are wit, finesse, audacity, and tenacity if they are not employed in favor of the common good? But people should not forget that a year ago Monsieur Necker signed a pact of organized famine. By announcing in the summer of 1788 the threat of a shortage to come, he deliberately starved the high cost of bread, then using this inflation as a pretext he established a public monopoly, depriving bakers of their freedom to procure their supplies as the city. This, dear readers, is how our philanthropist has monopolized all the grain in the kingdom to allow his accomplices to benefit from speculation. His friends, ministers, lords, heads of the judiciary, and other clever scoundrels were involved in this plot. Together, these brigands built a profitable business of the misfortunes of the kingdom, with the support of all the servants and whores of the court. Ah, fuck. I I was nearly at the end and... Okay, so I have to wait for it to scroll down. Thank you. Yeah, there is no way to scroll it faster. We have to wait. Just wanted to read the last sentence, that's all. Okay, that's all. Okay, so Monsieur de Mirabeau. Yeah, that's him.
Monsieur de Mirabeau. Minister Necker claims that you are a familiar face at the Tuileries Palace.
That old story. Will it hound me until I have drawn my last breath? This, madame, is nothing but an unfounded rumor that I am trying in vain to dispel. To what do I owe the displeasure of having to defend myself once again?
I must get hold of some documents that are kept in an armored safe in the King's chambers.
What lock could resist your talents?
Minister Necker said it was indestructible.
Oh, I see. Well, let me think. Who could help you? After all, a lock is nothing more than a simple mechanism. Nothing that can resist the expertise of our dear Monsieur Bailly. Why don't you ask him for help?
I'll be sure to do so.
Now, who else might be of use? Oh, there's Monsieur Lavoisier as well, our gunpowder commissioner. I'm sure he'll have no trouble finding you something you can use to blow the door off that stubborn safe.
Good. I will go and find him.
Now, if you'll forgive me, I have an urgent matter to attend to.
You are forgiven for everything.
In that case, it has been a pleasure, madam.
Okay. Oh, and he's gone. Okay. Wait, I just received a call. Okay, so I can still play for 20 minutes, half an hour. Let's see.
Eh bien. Do you come bearing news from Monsieur Marat?
No, not yet.
I have it on good authority that he is in the quarries in Montmartre. He's the only person who could show you a way to reach the Bastille. Don't forget.
Popular
Is
uprising.
your plan to arm the populace going as planned?
Oh, far from it, madame. The situation is hopeless. Even if they were armed and formed into battalions, the Patriots would not be able to fight.
Why is that?
Most of the strategic points in the city are inaccessible. A strange illness strikes all who try. They are seized by an irrational fear, one so great that those who do not lose consciousness go mad or perish on the spot. This makes it impossible to do anything. Any attempt at an uprising is a fool's errand.
The locations you mention share a common feature. A statue holding a lantern.
That's right. From what little I could make out, they appear to be depictions of a Vestal Virgin watching over the sacred fire.
Une lanterne des morts.
What do you mean, monsieur?
Lanterns of the dead. Ancient stone pillars that are found near some cemeteries. Our ancestors kept a fire going on top of them. Today, no one knows what they were used for. A symbol of light triumphing over darkness, perhaps? Others claim that human bones, mercury and lime, were burnt there. Some odious sorcery that was meant to entrap the tormented souls that wandered around the burial grounds.
That makes sense and confirms my observations. I am now certain that the King's lanterns capture the anima essence of the dead who have been cast into purgatory, and that this essence is what allows the automats to stay in motion, without needing a key to wind them.
Pater noster qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum.
Now that I think about it, madame, you obviously are not subject to the harmful effects of these lanterns.
No, au contraire. When activated, these statues reveal an apparatus that allows me to repair myself.
It follows that if you destroy these lanterns, the people will be free to fight again.
Unfortunately, they are preternaturally strong. Nothing can so much as damage them.
Come now, no metal is indestructible. If we knew what these lanterns were made of, perhaps I could find a way to destroy them.
Take a look at this ledger, Monsieur Lavoisier. It contains a list of metals. I found it by the factories, near Vaucanson's workshop.
Let's see. Steel, molybdenum, very good. Tiens, donc, tungsten and zirconium. This master blacksmith knows his trade. These metals can be used to make the strongest alloy imaginable, as long as you have a fortune to invest.
For that, our clockwork tyrant knows no bounds.
Well, Monsieur Lavoisier, is there any way to break this alloy?
Break it? Certainly not. But a mineral acid could change its structure. Melt it, perhaps. I would recommend sulfuric acid, or vitriol, if you prefer to use its common name.
Where can I obtain some vitriol?
I had some, but my laboratory at l'Arsenal was ransacked. I can't tell you any more than that. You should ask my colleague, Monsieur Bailly. He uses similar substances in his research.
Yeah, there is a lot of discussion involved now. Okay, so no more from him.
Monsieur Lavoisier,
What can I do for you, Aegis?
I would like to access the contents of a safe that is supposedly unbreakable. Dare I ask for your help, Monsieur Lavoisier?
And how can I be of assistance to you, madame?
I need gunpowder to break through the door.
Gunpowder? But I don't have a speck of it, mon ami. Do you think I just walk around with explosives in my pockets?
Oh, I apologize. It was Monsieur de Mirabeau's idea.
Mirabeau? What is this ridiculousness? I suspect he knows full well whatever he's playing at. Where is the animal? So we can ask him what's truly going on.
He has left. He had an urgent matter to attend to.
Eh bien. I'm sorry, madame. If I could inspect the safe and determine what metal was used in its fabrication, I might be able to find a solution. But given the circumstances, I'm sadly not in a position to help you.
I understand. How do you intend to counter the King's actions?
Unfortunately, we don't have the upper hand. For now, we can only hope to protect ourselves from him. I am convinced that something is afoot. Something that could destroy all our hopes in an instant.
You have my full attention.
You should know that I am a gunpowder commissioner. As such, I oversee the provision of gunpowder to the kingdom's arsenals, l'Arsenal de Paris in particular. For the past 2 days, a large quantity of gunpowder from Marsangy has been sitting near Les Invalides. It's in a warehouse by the factories. But the men I sent to take possession of the cargo and transport it to the Arsenal have gone missing. Do you realize what this means?
The gunpowder could have fallen into our enemy's hands.
It's possible.
One thing is certain. It's enough to destroy half of Paris. Whether it is still in the warehouse or has fallen into the wrong hands, we must find it urgently. Then, if possible, we must neutralize it.
How?
Simply by placing it in contact with water. Nothing could be easier in theory, but we must find a way to flood it.
Flood the gunpowder? You're out of your mind, Lavoisier. We're in the most desperate of situations, and you want to deprive us of such a valuable resource. What will our cannons use once we have formed our army of patriots?
Your army, Marquis, is presently but a figment of your imagination.
I see. So you're one of those men who would sound the retreat before the battle has even begun.
I will go to the warehouse. Once I have located the powder, I will decide what to do with it. Where can I obtain some vitriol?
I had some, but my laboratory at L'Arsenal was ransacked. I can't tell you any more than that. You should ask my colleague, Monsieur Bailly. He uses similar substances in his research.
Goodbye, Monsieur Lavoisier.
Okay. So that's Bailly.
Monsieur Bailly.
Ah, mademoiselle. I am very pleased to find you here with us within the shelter of these walls.
I found a document written in a script that I was unable to read.
Let me see. Ah, je vois. These pages were written using some sort of shorthand. A variation on Taylor's system, no doubt. I'm wont to use it myself from time to time while jotting down my ideas as they come.
What does it say?
It's a bit difficult to decipher. Je crois. I believe it's an autopsy report. The author writes that the subject died from a large dose of prussic acid.
What is prussic acid?
My apologies, Aegis, but I'm no chemist. You should ask Monsieur Lavoisier.
I'm looking for a way to force a lock that is supposed to be unbreakable. Monsieur de Mirabeau advised me to ask you for help.
But I'm an astronomer, mon enfant, not a locksmith. I know my way around lenses, filters, racks, and tripods. But I've never given a moment's thought to how a lock works. God, Monsieur de Mirabeau was joking with you, that's all. Où est-il, ce brave homme? So that we might ask him.
He has left. A matter that could not wait.
Excuse me? Do you mean he left the convent? That's madness. What was so important that he would put himself in such danger?
Intriguing indeed.
Just one more thing.
How was your search at the Vaucansons' home?
I found this penknife there. I was struck with a vision as soon as I picked it up. I saw Mademoiselle de Vaucanson running from the Comte de Cagliostro. This letter refers to a hiding place where she often sought refuge. It's in the Jardin du Luxembourg.
I know the place. One day, Eugène and I were walking in the Luxembourg gardens when suddenly Athénaïs jumped out from our hiding place like a wild animal. It was a startling, almost frightening sight. The spot is on the edge of the garden, hidden by vegetation between two statues.
Would you happen to know where I could find some vitriol?
Sulfuric acid? Of course. Combined with sea salt and green copperas, we use it to polish the lenses of our telescopes. But I don't know how much we have. You would need to go to the Louvre and take a look at the observatory's storeroom to find out.
If you will allow me to.
Of course, madame. Here is the key.
Okay.
Bye, Monsieur B. Monsieur Lavoisier.
What can I do for you, Aegis?
What is prussic acid?
It's a volatile compound extracted from Prussian blue, which is a pigment derived from the cochineal, an insect.
What does it do?
Oh, it's a lethal poison, of the most dangerous sort. Though at weaker doses, it merely induces a deep soporific state, or a coma, if you will.
A deadly poison.
Aegis? Is everything all right?
I did not find the warehouse.
Vraiment? It's near Les Invalides, not far from Monsieur de Vaucanson's workshop.
Where can I obtain some vitriol?
I had some, but my laboratory at l'Arsenal was ransacked. I can't tell you any more than that. You should ask my colleague, Monsieur Bailly. He uses similar substances in his research.
Goodbye, Monsieur Lavoisier.
Everyone has something to say. Yeah.
Has anyone seen Monsieur de Mirabeau?
No.
Aegis, I'd like to talk to you about my research. Do you have a few moments to spare for me?
Certainly, mon père. I am listening.
I've carefully collected the testimony of our companions here. Then I compared them with the observations made during my investigation of the man who calls himself Cagliostro. I came to quite the shocking conclusion. I believe I have discovered how the royal automats remain constantly in motion, like clocks that never need winding. They get their energy from the souls of the dead, Aegis. They drink from the anima essence that permeates the purgatory described by Monseigneur de la Fare. These machines feed on the dead. The greater the massacre, the deeper the river where they slake their thirst.
Is there any way to stop the bloodshed, mon père?
I believe there is always hope, Aegis. As long as I remain free to pursue my research, I will never lose faith. I keep thinking about the three Nemes. These echoes. All of this is clearly related to Nicholas Flamel's work.
The alchemist?
Precisely, mon ami. And this leads me to fear the worst.
What have we to fear from an alchemist who died nearly 4 centuries ago?
Not him, per se. Rather the heretic who is exploiting his discoveries. This poses a grave danger to us all.
What do you fear, mon père?
What do I fear? Nearly 2 months ago, the king forbade anyone from setting foot inside the Église Saint-Jacques de la Boucherie, near the Hôtel de Ville. He had the priests forcibly removed. They hardly even had time to save the church's sacred relics. Since then, only our Father in Heaven knows what they've been doing there, hidden away from the people of Paris.
Mon Dieu. Flamel's tomb.
My thoughts exactly, Monseigneur. Legend has it that Flamel was buried with his lapis philosophorum.
What is the lapis philosophorum, mon père?
The Philosopher's Stone. Where do I begin? No one knows its true nature, or even what it might look like. All that is known is that it is said to grant untold riches and eternal life to whoever possesses it. Its very existence is questioned, of course. But if it's true, just imagine what sinister purpose the king and his accomplices might find for it. We must elucidate this matter at any cost.
Where is this tomb?
In the church's crypt. The priests always ensured that it remained undisturbed, despite the mystery surrounding it. But now they're no longer there to protect it. We need to know for certain.
But how? There are automats everywhere.
Aegis,
Oui, mon père.
will you help us get to the bottom of this?
Did you not say that it was impossible to enter the church?
There is perhaps a solution. The penitence door behind the Châtelet leads to the Quartier de l'Hôtel de Ville. It's only opened on Good Friday, but this year, I had the honor and good fortune to lead the procession. Here is the key.
Okay.
Goodbye, mon père.
Yeah, they all have something to say and they all have something to give me.
How is your research on Nicholas Flamel going?
I have done nothing yet.
Don't take too long, Aegis. Don't forget that the tomb is in the crypt of the Église Saint-Jacques de la Boucherie, under the cemetery. The church isn't far from the Hôtel de Ville.
Goodbye, mon père. My respects, Monseigneur.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon, Aegis. We missed you when we had to leave our shelter at Place Saint-Méry. The path that led us to this convent was not an easy one, believe me.
Goodbye, Monseigneur.
Allez en paix, Aegis.
Okay. And there are 2 more to speak to.
Monsieur
No.
Necker.
I think it's over.
Goodbye, Monsieur Necker.
And Lafayette, maybe.
Monsieur le Marquis.
I'm listening, Aegis.
I went to the meeting point you indicated. I had an unexpected encounter there.
Get to the facts. Who did you meet there?
Madame de Polignac, the Queen's favorite. She made no secret of her reason for being in that desolate place. So now I know all about the precious cargo that is the cause of your great concern.
Seigneur. The children. What happened? Tell me that nothing bad has happened to them.
That remains to be determined. One thing is certain. Charlotte and the young Dauphin are missing. The evidence points to an ambush by the Duc d'Orléans' men. They apparently attacked the wagon the children were hiding in.
How the hell did they know?
This ambush could not have taken place without an accomplice. You were betrayed.
A plague on Orléans and his damned informants. They have taken the children.
That still remains to be seen. It seems that the Duke's men were interrupted while carrying out their task. 3 of them lost their lives. A 4th was able to escape.
Excellent. I bet it was my hussars who sent the vermin running. But why the hell haven't they reported to me yet?
Only they could tell you that.
Would you be so kind as to go and find them? The lives of these poor children hang in the balance. My hussars are stationed at Les Invalides. That's from where they were to set off for Gros Caillou.
Goodbye, Monsieur le Marquis.
Yeah, so I have many things to do. Wait. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, there are many things, many alternate, many things to do. Find the riders, reach the hangar, inspect Église, obtain vitriol, examine the armored affair, go to the quarries later, investigate the hotel, enter Nicholas Flamer's crypt. Yeah, there are things to do in every zones now. In every zone. Report these findings to the Queen. Find Athena's hiding place. Yeah, and first of all, I will go back there. But anyway, yeah, report this finding to the Queen. Yeah, but yeah, I will have to stop playing anyway because I have to. My kids are arriving soon, so. Correspondence. There is something new. Her Majesty the Queen. Madam, I am enclosing a transcript of Dr. Lemonia's autopsy report. It will enlighten you as to the circumstances of your eldest son's death, as well as the culpability of your husband. Okay. Okay. Wait for further instructions. Yeah, sure. Boutique. Oh. We have new things there. Yeah. A Richard Comingot. Module key as well. Yeah, okay, so yeah. We are advancing. Yeah, we are advancing. And so there are new things to be bought. Destruction model. Significantly increases physical damage. Increases the time window for achieving rapid cooling, okay. No, this is not interesting. No. But, yeah. Yeah, the destruction module, that's interesting. That's interesting, yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of things here. If I wanted to upgrade my weapon, it will cost me 6,500. Yeah. Well, let's at least upgrade that. So we're going to sell in my quick access build. Something like that. Oh. Okay. Upgrades. So we're going to upgrade the gun. Yeah. Okay. So it's maxed. It's good. I have 3 module keys. Yeah. Not enough. And I have 2 slots which are level 3. Oh yes. Just going to inventory, equipment. No, modules. Grade 2 efficient blocking. Yeah. Balance one. I would have to. Yeah, efficient blocking. I don't use it every day. Yeah, I don't use the efficient blocking every day. The balance, the longevity. It's true that most of the time I am evading. Yeah, not blocking. How much? 3,000? Yeah. So 3,000. Let's sell a few things. Yes. Purchase model. So the destruction model, yeah, increases physical damage. That seems to be great. Yeah. Indeed. Yeah. Wow. Plus 45 physical damage. Woohoo! Yeah, that's nice. That's not bad. And there is the balance. If I remove that and put the where is it? The efficient blocking, I lose 30% in my balance. That's a lot. I don't know yet. Longevity, endurance, that's good, yeah. Maybe let's leave it at that for the moment. Yeah, for the moment. Nope. Increases the time window for achieving rapid cooling. Increases the time window for achieving rapid cooling. It's not decreases. I might have to give it a try. Maybe. Just to see. Yeah, because I don't know, it's strange. You know what? I'm going to sell this. And a few other things. And I'm going to buy it. Yeah, it's intriguing, and I'm wondering if it could be useful. Yeah, because I have long infusion. No. I don't know. What could be? I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to Okay. Yeah. Now, is there a difference? I really don't know. What is stable charging? Okay. Okay, now. No difference. What is rapid cooling? I don't see any difference, so yeah, maybe I bought this for nothing, but well, it's not a problem. I had too many souls anyway. Okay, so we're going to stop the stream, but I'm just going to go into that. I'm going to go back to the other lead, and I will continue the next time, because my kids are going to arrive anytime soon, and so I have to shut down the stream.
They fled in that direction. I should be able to find a way in. I have already passed by the Église Sainte-Marie. I can get back there quickly from here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I have to go find the riders, inspect, reach the hangar. Oh yes, the recluse of the abyss. I think this is the recluse of the abyss. I think this is the DLC. I think this is it. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to shut down the stream, and I will come back maybe in 2 days. In 2 days, yeah, because I won't be able to stream during this weekend. All right. Cheers. Bye.